Yo, what's good, man? Shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel. But I know y'all heard about this Diddy stuff that's going on right now, right? So I'm on my way home, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't here for that. You know what I'm saying? Just getting into the story, right? So I guess CNN, they uploads a video of what happened in a hotel hallway with Puff and Cassie or whatever, right? So we remember Cassie put out that lawsuit, basically, you know, a lawsuit about Puff, him having trafficking going on and everything like that, right? So the lawsuit gets settled immediately, like in the day. He goes on Twitter and he basically says that, you know, he didn't do anything that was alleged, right? CNN dropped the video footage. I want to know how CNN got the footage, first of all, but that's another question. So CNN dropped the footage, it's no audio. So what it shows is, it showed this nigga Puff running up the hallway. So I guess they probably was in a hotel room arguing or whatever, right? So they saying he in there, he drunk or whatever. He probably nodded off some shit. So she probably tried to get out of there. And then, like, by the time he realized she was out of there, you know what I'm saying? I think she was, like, waiting for the elevator, like, getting on the elevator. This nigga turns into a track star, runs down the hallway, catches shorty, all while holding, you know what I'm saying, the towel or whatever. You know, I don't know if the nigga got out the shower or whatever. I don't know what transpired. It just shows this dude run down the hallway, holding his towel. I guess she probably getting in the elevator. He catches her in the elevator, grabs her basically, like, you know what I'm saying, by her head or her hair, and just grabs her, slings her to the ground and shit, hitting all on her. Then the nigga tried to kick a field goal on her, which looked real crazy. And then, you know what I'm saying, he kicking her like, and you know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. He's kicking her like she owed money, like she a nigga off the street type shit. Like she really wronged him in some type of way, is the energy he took with that woman, which is wild, right? So they show all that. Then they show the other clip. He was like, he was trying to drag her. He probably did though, because you know the video got to be edited. I'm pretty sure it's way longer than what it is. So what he probably did was dragged her all the way back into the room, still yelling at her, all that, arguing with shorty. And then he like picking up, like, you know, like the little, I don't say artwork, but you know, when niggas got bread, so they, you know, they can have the finest of the finest hotels. So they got like all types of artwork, sculptures, all that type of shit in there in these rooms probably. So he picking up something off the table, just throwing it all at her and shit. Just, they said she had a black eye. And this happened years ago. So it's like, what? That's why it goes back to that question I asked that first time. How did CNN get this footage? You know what I'm saying? Like, what really happened? So my theory is they get all that shit on camera the day of, whenever that shit happened. Of course, Puff had the team go there and be like, yo, we need this footage. And they probably say like, yo, we can't give it to you, you know. Our managers will it's against company policy, blah, blah, blah. This nigga Puff up like a Billy. This nigga gonna talk to the fucking owner of the whole chain of the restaurants. So, you know, he got that type of power. When you got the money, you get the power and the influence. So that's probably what happened. I don't know, like, somebody in the team must have like leaked the footage or something, because I feel like that's the only way. They probably did make a dub of the tape too, though. You know, it's a couple avenues right here that you know, they can explore. But I'm just saying though, like, either somebody from the hotel side leaked the footage, or somebody in Puff's camp leaked the footage. Either way, it's a dub. I don't know if he currently arrested now, but I know 12 of them probably on their way to that nigga last known residence and last known whereabouts ASAP. Just like when they raided his homes and shit, and he got off the plane or whatever, they blew down on him. You know, they took all his shit. He had that pacing, that walk around pace, like, yo, I'm in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So he probably knew it was a matter of time before that happened. I don't know if any like rich and powerful celebrities came out to, you know, try to hold it down with him, but after this footage right here, they gotta get as far away from that nigga as possible. he had cancer. He definitely going down. He definitely going down. And I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, sound like I'm hating on him or nothing, but, you know, just me following, I ain't followed his career close. But, you know, I'm from the era of Tupac and Big. You know what I'm saying? Puff was always like a shiesty type nigga, man. And like my nigga Benny said, you know, shout out to Griselda, shout out Benny the Butcher. But he said money just make you 10 times more the person you was before you got it. And a lot of the times, like, these niggas already like this. But when they get access to that type of money, wealth, and power, of course, you know what I'm saying, like, they gonna become who they are, you know what I'm saying? And they feel like with that type of money, they can do whatever they want, come and go whatever they want, say whatever they want, act however. And for a long time, it's been going on. And you know, you would hear allegations, you would hear stories. But now that they got that footage, they just dropped that shit. I don't know what day they dropped it on, but I know I seen it today, Friday, May 17th. And that's a hell of a way to, like, end the fucking weekend off. I know the nigga was already under probably all that scrutiny and media coverage and all that shit. He was under the whole microscope, right? Under the whole microscope. Now you really ain't about to go nowhere, bro. You about to either call 12 up yourself, like, yo, man, look, I'll be there on Monday. Or they coming to get you right now if they already got you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go behind them bars. And, like, that shit is crazy, man. It's crazy. But at the same time, that nigga brought that shit on himself, man. Brought that shit on yourself. I knew something was going on with this nigga, though, when motherfuckers was getting they publishing back. And I'm like I said, like, I didn't follow this nigga career closely. But from what I know of the type of businessman this nigga is, this nigga ain't giving nobody no fucking publishing and all that just for nothing. He knows something's up. And I felt like he probably was tipped off. And that's probably what happened. The nigga got tipped off. He tried to do all these little good deeds. Still probably was on this little bullshit here and there. That's why Cassie put the lawsuit in and the shit got settled so fast. Because he was trying to get ahead of it. But, you know, like they say, man, you reap what you sow. And, you know, you made your bed, you gotta lay in it. So you gotta take accountability for that one. Ain't no getting out of that. You know what I'm saying? At least if he beat other charges, he still got that video footage right there. Ain't nobody about to do no more deals with him. Because now all the shit that everybody was speculating and that was allegedly alleged at the time, it's starting to look like that shit true. So when you look at it like that, damn, I'm stuck in this traffic. But like when you look at it like that, you just look more and more guilty, and you are guilty of at least, you know, domestic violence. You definitely at least guilty of that. They got the footage on you, man. You can't do nothing. They got you. So I don't know. Like, it is what it is. You know, I don't wish yelling on people except for the people who actually deserve to fucking go there. But in this case, I felt like he just been kind of like skating and avoiding this shit ever since the 90s all the way up until now. If y'all hip to fucking The Art of Dialogue with I never seen the guy's face, but I'm assuming his name is Art. That's what they be calling it. But like Gene Dill be on there a lot, which is Puff's old bodyguard from back in the day, in the 90s and shit. But he be on there just telling all these stories about that nigga, man. And I believe all that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I believe all that shit. Now, I know niggas do be exaggerating and shit like that, but come on, man. That nigga was around that nigga. Niggas get goofy when they get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but it is what it is, man. It's your boy, Ayo Easy. I'm out.